going to be about a foot off the ground, not higher than the hips, but we're going to let ourselves float. Rest on your forearms. So look at Amy if you're not sure. Rest down on your forearms, Jasmine. Forearms. Yes, you can. Just lift your feet up. Yeah. There you go. Yes. Everybody's geometry is sacred. Everybody's geometry works with the swing. We just have to learn to adjust. Really good. Lower with the legs, Heather. Just slightly. There you go, right there. So this is called folded leaf. And we're just going to float a little bit. Just let it feel good to relax into the pose. I like rocking a little bit forward, front and back, as long as we don't bop with our neighbors. Just really gentle. Really nice, guys. Okay. So just to honor the whole yoga practice and sequencing, we're going to try a plank pose. So we're going to keep our legs floating, level with the hips. We're just going to bring our hands down to the ground, straight arms, shoulders directly over the wrists. It's like a plank pose, right? Except our feet are floating. So from plank pose, we're going to pull forward, and let's try bringing the left knee to left elbow. Float back. Right knee to right elbow. Float back. So just try it. Just sway a little bit in the space, forward and back. Knee to elbow, same side. Just let it go good. It will be like a little bit of a crunch for that hip flexor. So I keep my arms straight the whole time. Some people bend their elbows, but straight arms is preferred. And then if you want to get really fun, get really playful, try the frog leap. So both knees to both elbows simultaneously. Legs stay level with the hips the whole time. Fun. There you go, guys. Really good. Now we're going to land it in a down dog. So plant your feet. So we're in a V shape with the body, right? So even though we are being held by the swing, we're pushing our hands down strongly into the ground. Like our life depends on it. There you go. Also in our down dog, you'll notice we have a lot more swagger. So just sway a little bit from side to side. Call it happy dog, where we wag our tails. Really good. So you'll notice that either your hands or your feet are on the mat, but maybe not both. So it's okay to walk your hands forward if you need a little bit more space to come into a true V shape in the body. Just whatever's comfortable for you. And typically I just let my feet stay grounded on the mat and walk my hands forward. That's great, everybody. You're good. Okay, so from down dog, we get into some cat-cows. So I call it the cat's meow. When the down dog and the cat-cow got together. So we're just going to inhale, arch and look forward. Look up. Lengthen through the belly. Exhale, push your chest towards your knees and round in. Look at your navel. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward, arch and open. Really nice. Exhale, press back. Squeeze through the core. Inhale, lengthen. Open up. Exhale, press back. Really simple. Cat's meow, but it's a nice way to lubricate the spine. Let's add a leg. Inhale, left leg lifts, arch and open. One-legged down dog, cat's meow. Exhale, pull the knee into the chest. Squeeze. It's a little bit easier and a little bit more fun to do the down dog sequence from here. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, squeeze it. After you do about 14,000 down dogs, you kind of want to mix it up. So it turned into a cat. Cat's meow. Okay, inhale, leg lifts. Exhale, lower it back down to the ground. Just sway it out from side to side. Wag your tail. Cat dog. And just notice how much more play, how much more swing that you have here. Do some loop-de-loop, some finger eights, whatever feels good. Notice it is massaging out the hip flexors, so only go as far as it feels good for today. So let's do second side. Inhale, right leg lifts, arch and open, lengthen through the belly. Exhale, squeeze it, round. Very nice. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Arching. Exhale, round in. Use your core. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. One last time. This time, inhale, we're going to lift and arch. So watch me. This is the outside of the swing. This is the inside. Okay? So from the outside in, hook the foot. Hook the right foot. See if you can get it. So you don't have to hold on to the foot, just hook it onto the swing. Oh, that's a fun breakdancing move. And then you jump around. Okay, we all did it. Good job, everybody. So sometimes we hook inside out, and that's no. Outside in is a yes. So everyone did it. Really good. So now we're going to press back into one-legged down dog. So press your chest towards your straight leg, and you'll notice that is a big stretch. Okay? Yeah, just hook your foot there. You got it. Don't worry about the leg lift. We're not going to use it right now. Okie dokie. So we're going to turn our down dog upside down. So look up here for a second. Second side. Left foot hooks outside in. And then press your arms straight. You got it. So upside down dog, right? From our grounded position. So everybody got your both feet hooked? Everybody who wants to? He's really good, guys. Okay, we're going to pull forward, arch and open. This is called up dog. Exhale, press back, upside down dog. Very good. So arms straight the whole time if you can. If it's too much on the shoulders, you can always bend the elbows. Inhale, look forward, up dog. Exhale, upside down dog. Really good, guys. Inhale, pull forward. Stretch the belly. Should feel really good. Exhale, press back. Heart kisses the ground. So one more time, we're going to inhale, pull forward. Stay here. I'm going to add a little bit more play. So my feet are hooked, right? Yeah. Yep, still hooked. I'm going to tuck. So a tuck is like when you do a sit-up, and you're going to bring your hips over your shoulders. Just try it. It's a balance. Yes, good job, guys. It's a balanced position for a handstand, but then you don't fall over. All right, exhale, release it to upside down dog. We'll do one more. You guys are awesome. It's a harder position. It's more advanced than our beginner practice, but you're all awesome. So tuck, right? Yep. Bring your hips over your shoulders. You're not going to fall. It gives you good arm strength and balance for handstand. And then exhale, extend upside down dog. Really good. Ooh la la, come down onto your forearms, bend your elbows, everybody rest. You can rest your forehead down. Just take a breath. Really good, guys. So this is my version of Cobra. Obviously a little different than your normal Cobra, but close enough. This is our translation. Okay, great. Now, we can easily, you can probably guess how we can move into a headstand from here, right? So, if you practice headstand, create a tripod with your forearms, clasp your hands together. And if you don't know what I mean, I'll see you, but everyone did it. Now, we can practice the same thing here that we just did. Now, we could be in this relaxed headstand, or we can start to tuck and bring your hips. Good job, everybody. You can bring your hips right over your shoulders. So that would be a more honest headstand, but then you can feel that there's more weight, right, on the forearms and on the top of the head. Now, if you like the relaxed position, just arch and press your hips back down. So you're almost like more on the forehead than you are on the top of the head. But just choose which down dog you want to be in. Nice. So Amy, your knees can be relaxed out to the side just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Good. Perfect. Nice, guys. Let's stay here for 5 more breaths, wherever you are. So headstand has amazing benefits on the body. It's the king of all postures in yoga. But most people cannot hold it for 10 minutes, right? So don't straighten your legs. Amy, everyone's watching you, so keep your knees bent. Okay? Feet stay close to the buttocks at all times. Otherwise, we lose our little anchor there. Thank you. It's good because I can see all you guys. All right, great. Really good. So staying in headstand for 5 to 10 minutes a day will absolutely change your life. It will make you funnier, prettier, happier, loved by everybody. At least I think so. Okay, so we're going to come out of it nice and slow. Come back onto your forearms. Great job, everybody. Walk yourself forward. Put back into handstand. And then we're going to slowly release our feet one at a time. Really, really good. Ooh la la. Down dog. Okay, sway it out from side to side. Really good. So we'll give the hip flexors a break. They've had enough. One more pose. Walk it into a wide straddle. So notice in your wide straddle, you're going to drape your weight forward. You know, your head's going to be really close to the ground. Your head is not close to the ground. You're not really letting your weight sink down. Trust the swing to hold you. Yeah, really good. So we're going to be on the balls of the feet instead of the heels. And now grab for your ankles one more time. Big stretch, pull the chest down. Nice. Last intense, intense pose for the hip flexors, and then we're going to come out nice and slow. Good job, guys. Okay, release. Walk your hands forward, feet come together. So like we did the peppermint patty before, we're going to press our hips forward and then walk up. Kind of like the angel wings, right? Hold on to the swing and then release. Ooh. This feels different, right? So just take a moment, say hello to our little friends here. So in time, that does get easier, but that's still, especially if you do this 6 hours a day, 7 days straight, you're going to feel your hip flexors talking to you. So let's give them a break and come back into the swing. And we're going to come into our floating Buddha. So swing goes behind the back. And we're going to incorporate the leg loops. I'm going to make sure the leg loops are at a good height for everybody, but we first sit back down into our sumo squat. We're not going to stay here forever. When we use the leg loops, it makes it a little bit easier. So we always keep our anchor, right? So we hook our elbows and hug the swing, and then grab for the leg loop with both hands. Stay seated the whole time. Pick it up, hook at the ankle, and then extend the leg. Good. Let's try for the second side. Hook your arms. This is very important. Most people go like this. That's why. I'm exaggerating the instructions. Lift your foot. You're going to use your core to float. And then this is called floating Buddha. This is where happiness exists. Keep your hips heavy if you can. Jasmine, drop your hips. There you go. Open the heart by pressing back into the swing. Use your chillaxin arms. There you go. Really nice. And then windshield wiper the legs. So the windshield wiper the legs, we push one foot down and then the other foot down. We may have enough room for everybody to do bumper cars right now, but if we can, start to sync up with your neighbors. Don't worry about it too much. Just have some fun and play. And we just want to make sure everybody's heads and feet have plenty of room to swing in the space. Really good. That's why I love using the studio. It's perfect alignment, perfect spacing for everybody. Really good, guys. Okay, we're just going to keep swaying back and forth. Now notice if the swing slides into the armpits, it's going to feel a little uncomfortable. So lean back. Yes. Lean back into it. Good. Very nice, guys. You guys all got it. The more you can drop your hips, the more you're going to get length through the lumbar spine. So if anybody has lower back pain, this will really, really help. Plus, we're getting the freebie of the hamstring stretch without really trying, right? You can feel that all through the legs, the back of the legs. Really nice. Okay, we're going to come back through center. Start to neutralize the spine. This is called a wide straddle T. Okay, from the wide straddle T, we're going to come into a floating pigeon. So we're going to bend the right knee in. First, grab for the foot and the knee. Drop the hips. There you go. So pull that in towards the chest. You can also use the leg loop. Try for the leg loop. Ooh, there we go. Drop the hips as much as you can. You can lean back and drop the hips at the same time. Just see if you can find that sweet spot between engaged but relaxed. So, floating pigeon. Really nice, guys. Oh, feels so good. Okay, so one version of the pose is to pull the knee in towards the chest. The other version is to push the knee down towards the ground. Oh, does everybody feel that in their paraformiae? A little spot along the iliac crest. I call it the money pose because it's like this impossible stretch. And very, very relieving for lower back pain people. Really amazing. Okay, let's release that. Just come into a star formation. So open up the arms, open up the legs. Ugh. Just take a break, you can move into some jazz hands if you need to release the arms. Nice, guys. You all look so awesome. So stay there just for a couple breaths. Let me just adjust for you. Is it Nicole? I'm sorry, tell me your name one more time. Yeah. Okay, let me just make your leg loops a little bit easier on you. I'm going to lower it down one. Thank you. You would probably, everybody else looks good.